right, guys, so we are doing another Q&A. I think I probably have about two other Q&As on my page already. I don't know, I love doing Q&As anyways, but I just don't know what's left for you guys to really ask me. Or what more do you guys really want to know? Y'all are so inquisitive. Why is it you are always requesting Q&As? Anyways, let's see what the questions are, and let's see if I have any different answers for you, or if anything has changed, or if there are probably different questions. Disclosure, I am not home, so don't ask. If you watch my regular videos, you know this is not my background. I am not home, because people be asking the weirdest questions even when it has nothing to do with them. But anyways, guys, this is not my house. I'm not home. Let's focus on the video and not the background, okay? All right, so the first question that someone asked, these were questions that were sent to my Instagram that I pulled from random persons, because I couldn't write all the questions. It would be too much anyways, so I just chose these ones. Well, I chose like the first set of the 20 persons that messaged me, or whatever the case may be. The first question is, do you like it hairy or bald? Huh? I don't know why you would want to know that, but anyways, obviously bald is more hygienic and might even be more attractive, so yes. However, I have my days. Sometimes I don't feel like it, and I just don't care whether it's bald or hairy. Huh. I don't know why my laptop is going dark. The second question is, what is your nickname? My name is Jody. My nickname throughout life, most people have called me Jojo. Some people call me Jojo. Some people call me Joey, but mainly Jojo. That's about it. Never really had any kind of funny names, to be honest. Next question, do you rather being single or in a relationship? I don't like being single. And I don't like being single because I just feel like it can be a lonely situation being single, but I don't like being single. I don't like being single. It's just the truth. I don't like being single. So I'm not going to try to justify I don't like being single. Do you miss any of your exes? No. Exes are exes for a reason. I believe in that. And if it didn't work then, it's not going to work now. That's also one of my mottos. People are not perfect. People make mistakes. Yes, sometimes people can change, but I don't want to find out. Everybody that has been an ex for me has done traumatic stuff to me that I cannot forget, and hence the reason I would not. How is your mental health? My mental health is okay. I do suffer from depression from time to time, but on a scale of 1 to 10, at the moment, I would say my mental health is about 6. So it's not bad. It could be better, but it's better than I have been in a long while, to be honest. I have my days though. But if you know, you know. I've had worse situations. What is my thing keeps going dark? The most important lesson you learn in life, the most important lesson I've learned in life is, no matter how close you are to someone, whether it be friends or you're in a relationship, do not tell them everything. I've had friends in my life that I've shared stuff with, and then when I'm friends with them no more, I'm wondering if they're telling other friends. And that's a pet peeve of mine. And after a while, I made a vow to myself that no matter how close I get with someone, certain things I'm just not going to share. If it makes sense. I've also told people stuff and it was thrown back in my face. So certain things I'm never sharing anymore. Um, what's a risk you what's a risk you are glad that you took? A risk that I'm glad that I took? Oh, a risk that I'm glad that I took was raising my son. And I said it's a risk because I was only 18 when I got pregnant. My mom wanted me to have an abortion because she thought I was too young, and I did not. I think I took a risk being a young, naive young girl. I didn't know anything about kids or babies or how the process was going to go, but I was willing to take that risk. Do you believe in second chances? That's kind of like asking me about my ex, the question that I read earlier. Do you believe in second chances? No, I think I already explained that in a way in one of the first questions that I asked, that I answered before. Oh my god. If you could have any talent, what would it be? If I could have a talent, I would want to be a famous singer. I would want to be a singer. Talent, singing. Yeah, well, yeah. If I could have any talent, I would want to be able to sing really well, and I would want to be a famous singer. I love music and everything that comes with it. Music actually calms me when I'm going through a sad state or situation, to be honest. What's your favorite song when you're in pain or going through something? My favorite song when I'm in pain or going through something is I think it's Buju Banton. One day things must get better. I think it's Buju Banton who's I think so. Favorite movie. My favorite movie is Love and Basketball. I don't care what movie comes next. I don't care how old it gets. My favorite movie is Love and Basketball. For so many reasons. How would your closest friends describe you? How would my closest friends describe me? Emotional. That's what I think though. I don't know what they're thinking. But from the vibe that I get from them though, I think they see me as a very emotional person. Yeah. I'm a very emotional person. I'm somewhat sensitive. But yeah. Do you collect anything? No. Do I? No. I know there are people who like to collect stuff. No. Do I? No, I don't think I collect anything. I really don't. But that was the last question. That was the last question because I didn't want to make the video too long. If you want to know other stuff about me, you can check out my other Q&A videos on my channel. Yeah, but you guys were curious. I gave you the answers. Hope you're satisfied. I'm not gonna be home for a couple of days, so I'm not sure if I'll be making any more videos. I'm not sure. I might not. But anyways, guys, if I do, you'll see. Have a great weekend. Please share your thoughts in the comments as usual. I love engaging with you guys. I look forward to that more than anything else. And have a good night. Bye bye.